going to look at this International Musician and Recording World, January 1986, £1.50. And Knopfler, Mark Knopfler's on the front with a Strat. Just going to quickly flick through it. It's over 100 pages, so I won't hang about. But it's just interesting to see some things, especially equipment. So straight away, look. I mean, I've not planned anything on this. I've not planned anything, but I'll just talk about what catches my eye. These, I have one of these, digital delay. I'll say that slower. Digital delay. And I had that for live work, and I think I did have the compressor limiter for the studio. Lovely little units they were. Look at all these, look. Roland TB303 bassline, £290. Casio Super Sequencer. Wow. Some great equipment there. Pretty low prices compared to nowadays. It's the contents. We've got Carl Perkins. So the technology, how it's come on since, but this is classic material. I mean, I've seen some, I did have a quick flick through. So I've had this magazine since new. I had a quick flick through, and there's the Akai sampler, which I still have. Look at all this stuff, look. Chase. Guitars. Fender Squier Poplar Strat 199. So in 86, they wouldn't have been the JV Squires, it'd have been sort of after that. Tokai, the Tokai's a classic from this era. I have one of those. So look at all this early computing, you see, in music. No, it's not what I've got. So what's the time now? God, it's 2 minutes, and I've already got to page 5 or 6 or something, so I don't know if I'll cut this short. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. A couple of magazines I'll look at. Here it is. I still have this. Sample an LA sound in Deptford and play it at Dingwalls. It's the Akai S612 sampler. Both units I've got. It's a bit temperamental. I'm sure it could be fixed. It doesn't work too well, and I'd be prepared to sell it. Apparently they sell for quite a lot, even not working on eBay. But I would sell it. If anybody's watching, will make me an offer. It's in good condition physically, just a bit temperamental, I think, really. But if you know what you're doing, you'd fix it easily. Lovely silver Fender amps. I'll go to 10 minutes. If I haven't got to the end by 10 minutes, I'll just stop it. So we've got all features. I'll tell you who's on the back of this. Jim Marshall advert for Marshall amps. Father of my friend Terry Marshall. Still based in the same place, Milton Keynes. Bootleg movie. A lot of shop adverts. I wonder how much that Akai was. I didn't see it. But yeah, I think this is sort of kind of the even pre Akai ST Echo and the Bunnymen. I wonder if Bill Drummond get a mention because he was the manager. Now the Roland 106 I have, that's got a temperamental issue as well with dodgy key, which you can change to a different key. It's not the same key, but you can still use it. You just have to do several takes so all the keys are working. Yeah, the 106, such a glossy, new looking advert, and yet it's just an ancient, historic piece of equipment now. Dodd. Nothing to do with Ken. Let's get through this. Piano and Mother keyboard. It's actually Mother's Day today. Nothing to do with that whatsoever. Susie and the Banshees, they're set on stage, I guess. Whem. Yeah, I'm flicking through because that's nice with the gold hardware, isn't it? Precision. I'm flicking through because I don't want to go over 10 minutes. I might go to 11 minutes. Stray Cats. Cat's tails and slick picking. Old Carlsborough equipment, remember that? Classic equipment there. There we are again, look. Doesn't say much, does it? 749? No. No, that's the top one. Oh my goodness. 1,500 quid? 1,600 quid for the package. And it really sampled one sound for like a second, high quality, mono. It's crazy. Wow. I think I paid 600 quid for it in the late 90s or early 90s. Nice mixing desks, keyboards. Carl Perkins with a fag in his gob. I'm surprised I haven't ripped this book. I'm sitting in a car, by the way, steering wheel. Sat at a park. Oh, Session. Now I love Session. I had a Session at 75. Beautiful amplifiers. I'd like to own one again one day. I did have a chance to buy one recently, a friend, but it was too big. I want the little Session at 75, really. Tokai Classic reissues. Beautiful guitars. Looking back at a Session at 75, look. Wireless. Wireless have been around a while. Computer systems. Shure mic, 23 quid. Oh, all about Knopfler, all the guitars you use on stage for that particular tour. The old Schecters, lovely. That's a Schecter as well, I thought it was a Strat. Roland, look at that rack mount for that drum kit. What are we on now? 638. Well, I'm flicking through. If anybody wants a more detailed look at a certain page, I'll have to do another video. But I say this is just a flick through. I'm also going to do Guitar Magazine, April 85, with Hank Marvin on the cover. Mint condition as that. It looks like Del Boy, doesn't it? It's not. Another guitar, or BC Rich. Another guitar I saw in here is the Westtones. I like the Westtones. Sounds like a group, doesn't it? Westone. There's a picture of a Westone, I think, here coming up. I think we'll get to the end in 10 minutes, quite easily. Lighting rigs. HH Electronic. Oh, scared me. It's Lemmy. Windfield Music, lots of things there. Roger Whittaker, Studio Diary. Very diverse articles on different styles of artists. Here's the Westtones, look. Spectrum series. Nice guitars. I know a couple of people who have got these still. Lovely. More keyboards. More recording stuff. Adverts. Rack mount gear. Who's this? Is that the Thompson twins? Do you know, I had this. Or very similar. I probably got it in the early 90s. Twin PV stereo chorus amp. It's the last amp I actually owned after the Session X. I normally just go straight into PA systems. Although recently I have used amps on the stage that have been supplied. Last one being a Fender amp. Music Man amp recently as well. Lovely amp, that stereo chorus and reverb. Just over a minute left. Mackenzie. Classfields now. Classfield. Oh, JD. Loads of adverts. I saw one in here for Seagull Recording Studio Lowestoft. Somewhere here. Where would that be? Suffolk. Be here. Somerset. I did see it. Studio guide. Hertfordshire. Kent. Yeah, all the studios. I noticed even Abbey Road was advertised in here. I think I might pass the advert. Can't find that one. Seagull Recording Studio. I don't know if it's still there in Lowestoft. How did I see that? Leicester, London, Kent, Somerset. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you'll see it. Oh, it's gone with 10 minutes. So, there we go. Suffolk Seagull Recording Studios. Get that in the sun a bit more. And the advert carries on there. Paul Hobbs. I remember him being based there. Hire guide, and etc. etc. So that's a look at the 1986 international musician. I didn't just do that now. That's been like that for a while. Hope you enjoyed that quick flick. And I shall sign out now and do another one soon. If you want to see anything particular, tell me and I'll look at it again. All right, 11 minutes. Thank you.